So the next on our list of materials is the cloth material, and this opens up a couple more inputs, fuzz color and cloth. Cloth input just being a black and white mask to define where you want the cloth shader to be happening or not. That can be obviously driven by a texture. If I do debug, use this, we'll have a cloth kind of shape here and non-cloth here, and what it does is it takes a fuzz color input, and so cloth naturally gets little bits of fibers on top, and that affects how the light interacts with the surface, and so that's what this fuzz color is doing here. If I change the color, it can be obviously affected as so. If I plug the normal in, you can see a slightly better result for this. A little bit of sort of ghosting and flickering happening here. Oops, that's not the right thing, that's why. There we go. And so it just affects how the light hits the surface. If we compare that with default lit, this is going to be a much darker color because we're not picking up that little bit of fuzziness that you get. So I change back to cloth. It just gives us a more realistic version of it. There is also fuzzy shading as a material function in here. This comes with the engine and does a similar thing of taking that real property of cloth and then giving us a little bit of input and the ability to edit that into what comes out as a more kind of cloth-like approach. Obviously, as with all these, it adds a little bit of cost, but worth doing for things like cloth, velvet, and those kinds of materials.